How's it going? Thanks for coming back. Hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to talk about variations. So we've had a lot of questions about two-person kayaks, sit-on-top models, things like that, and those are plans that we have for the future. But we wanted to start out with a boat that we felt like made the most sense for the most people. To us, that is just the standard one-person sit-inside kayak. So that's where we're going to start. Definitely not where we want to end, though. Depending on how this initial launch goes and what position we're in after that, hopefully we are able to pretty quickly place another order for material and get two things we want to do almost right away. Different shell weights available. So those will be a shell that is compatible with the same carbon fiber frame in a lighter weight material and in a heavier weight material, depending on what your specific needs are. And most of the cost is going to be in that carbon fiber frame. So these will be things you can order in addition, so you can switch them out as your needs are at the time. The other thing that we want to get to really quickly is different size frames, and along with that, obviously different size shells to go with them. Just so that, if a smaller boat's going to work better for you, if a larger boat, with a greater capacity is going to work better for you, then we want to get to those two things pretty quickly. That's kind of our first phase after this initial launch. Then we get into things like a two-person kayak and a sit-on-top model. What we want to do with that one, we've kind of been looking at a boat that will work as a stand-up paddleboard or a sit-on-top kayak. We think that'll be really cool. Another one that we're very excited about is kind of geared specifically for the backpacker. You don't want to be bringing extra weight, but you want to incorporate this in your pack. We want to offer a boat that can double as a shelter and the kayak. It's already, the basic construction is very similar to a tent. It's a little heavier shell material than the fabric used on a tent, but we think it will be a fairly easy modification that we've been kind of working with to make a boat that can do both of those things, so you're not bringing both along if you are going on a longer backpacking trip. Very excited about that one. Rowable, heavier duty seat frame that has oar locks is something we want to look into. We've got a few ideas like that that are various stages from basic prototyping, just sketches, some things. So a lot of exciting things we want to get to once we've got this base model and we're seeing how it's going. Along with that, kind of other than just other boat models, add-ons are something that we'll be very open to feedback from you. One thing that was very important to us is having production local. So we'll be ordering material in, but then producing all of this locally, so we can be fairly agile, I guess, as far as changing. If we hear from you that you want a seat that does something different, and we've already heard from a lot of people that they really want a seat with a back. A lot of our prototyping we've done with a cushion that you're sitting upright on, where you are kind of engaging your core more like you would on a stand-up or something. A lot of people have voiced that they want a seat with a back, so we're kind of pivoting. I think we are going to launch with a seat with a back, but along with that, just anything that we hear from you that you really want as other add-ons. We want to get to dry bags that can connect to the poles, fit on, so you've got quick access if you have a phone or camera, something like that. Those are kind of future plans that I just wanted to talk about, get I guess our thoughts on that out, because a lot of people have been asking, different variations of boats, when would they see those? No definite timeline on how quickly all of these steps will come. We're hoping pretty quickly, but again, it'll all depend on this initial launch and how things go from there. So any questions on that, feel free to shoot us a message, an email, whatever, and we'll talk to you again soon.